I'm back. I had a breather. Oh man, this music. The music of my childhood. Uh, I don't know if anyone's already in chat. But I will wait a bit to see if some people want to watch. Yeah, I'm so nervous. I just checked in my break. This attempt started November 30th. So we are like at this for 4.5 months. 4.5 months of continuously streaming, not daily, of course, planning outside of the game. And it all comes down to the next 5 fights if we make it that far. During the prep stream, one thing I wanted to talk about that I forgot was like how I found my E4 team. And I think might be a good time to talk about that now because with that like overcome the time until the other people join. First, like I just looked at my frag sheet and I realized that like Crobat and Feraligatr obviously did a crazy job, huge amount of kills. As this Stonefan is only 69. Added some calcs while not live. So I knew that Crobat Gator are really good, and I've brought them to the E4 in 1.16 in my first victory, so I already had a really good idea of what they can do. So quickly I found that both of these guys have like value into every E4 member, and I knew like, okay, I want to use these 4 guys. I like it's a reiterative process, so maybe we replace them later. But for the opening, these 2 are set. Then you can look at all the E4 members and see like which Pokemons are problems. And how can I solve these problems? And stalling is really powerful. So quickly I found that 2 very, very powerful stalling mons in my box are probably good brings because both of them got like good value and solved like some difficult stuff. So next thing I knew was Forretress Donphan got added to the team. Now I had 4 Pokemon. I actually had 5 because normally you bring a ghost to your E4. So on my default team, I was like, okay, now I need a ghost because I somehow need to beat Machamp. So my ghost type obviously has to be Miss Magius. So Miss Magius was also on the team. Then I started calcing stuff to see which was my last mon. And I came to the conclusion my last mon has to be Dugtrio because I need a Dialga answer and I don't have one. So I added Dugtrio. And basically at that point I had Red and Bruno calculated. I could have sacked them on at Karen. And I started looking at Will and I was like, shoot. My Will is just not working out. So then I went into the second iteration. I was like, which of my Pokemon can be replaced with another Mon that's good into Will and also allows the other lines to somehow work. And I found Yanmega to be able to take the role of the ghost type. So next thing I knew was Yanmega takes Miss Magius's place. Still red, Bruno fine. Karen, I can sack Yanmega into Karen. I didn't need the ghost for the red fight. I was like, surely now Will with a Yanmega speed boost has to work out. I looked at it, couldn't figure it out. I spent really a lot of time. I couldn't find anything. I was like, okay, then I need to find a mon that allows me to solve Will and can probably do the most important job of Dugtrio, which is beating Dialga. And I looked a lot. I checked like also if I can replace other mons, if I can place Crobat. The candidate was Firo, but it was too slow to do the Bruno opening, so it didn't work out. I looked at Cacturn because Cacturn on a lower level can use like Destiny Bond stuff to beat Dialga, like Focus Sash, Destiny Bond, and then you basically click Destiny Bond until you die. But in the end, I found a replacement for Dugtrio, and it was Executor. And Executor somehow like perfectly glued all the parts together that were like a bit iffy. And this ended in my team. I will put it on the screen one more time. Crobat named Bob, Feraligatr named 0, Executor named 40, Fortress named number 48, Yanmega number 37, and Donphan number 34. By the way, this is catch order, so pretty funny that I bring a lot of the mons that I only got in the second half of the game to the E4. I mean, I guess the game gives you the stronger mons later on. But yeah. So, I think people had some time like delaying the inevitable. Any longer. Doesn't help us. If there's a mistake in my line, if we get like completely effed by Critis and stuff like that, then it's over today. Black Sludge, Citrus Berry, XP Share, Leftovers, Silver Powder, Raspberry. Those are the moves we want to have. Put on the sun. And Will is here. Will beat us. We outspeed by 2 points. Even on 69, we U-turn. Bam. By the way, plus attack might even matter here because like this thing is so freaking bulky. Guaranteed Psychic, we switch into Feraligatr. Feraligatr always baits Aura Sphere. We switch into Crobat. We U-turn again. And we switch into Executor. Thanks, Kayla. We might need it. Oh, Executor also goes to 70. Ah, yeah, he's XP share. And we bait Absol with Executor. Really, really cool baiting here from our grass type. And we just kill with Flamethrower, but the follow-up would be Typhlosion. Could I have went Life Orb here and just killed this? No. We can't kill Typhlosion. I would have also not changed the line. That's always stupid. So this is always Mega Horn. So I switch into Fortress. I will pull my plan onto my other monitor and follow this. Exactly. Leftovers Fortress plus defense, 30 defense IVs. This is like the craziest Fortress probably ever. Maybe somebody had a better one, but it's hard to get a better one. Now this is cross drop. It's never then headbutt. Mega Horn here should be just normal AI. So cross drop highest damage, and it can get high crit AI, but nothing else can. So we can switch back into Crobat. Wait, I need to count PP. One cross chop, please. So let's go back into Fortress. This should be Zen Headbutt. And we go back into Crobat. Should be the second cross chop, yes. Cross chop number 3. Oh, that's the Sucker Punch. Yeah, this can also go for Sucker Punch on this switch. Doesn't matter. But it went for Zen Headbutt twice before, right? I don't think it matters. But I think it has. Cross drop number 4. This should be Zen Headbutt because it sees kill. That was Sucker Punch over kill. Right? 136? Oh, we out of kill. Oh, we out of kill actually. Okay, crazy. How the fuck do we end up full HP here? I wanted to rest here, but I can't rest because I'm full HP. I hope that doesn't get a problem. Let's go Crobat one more time. Cross chop number 5. Now then headbutt number 3. Now we rest. Mega Horn, nice. Then Headbutt. Then Headbutt. Then Headbutt. Mega Horn. Then Headbutt. Let me quickly check the chat. Mega Horn. Mega Horn. Mega Horn. Then Headbutt. Then Headbutt. Then Headbutt. Then Headbutt. Mega Horn. Then Headbutt. Then Headbutt. Should be the final Mega Horn. Then Headbutt. Okay, I think we have a struggle now. Okay. If Yanmega gets crit by struggle, even twice we survive. Pre-sleep doesn't matter. We outspeed, so no switch AI. We bug bus. And we have a speed boost. Executor comes in due to super effective ancient power. But we are +1. We outspeed and bug bus kill. Now it's phase 2 switch AI. Porygon comes in and on level 70, even with 2 special attack IVs, it's dead to bug boss. And we go to +3. And Evire is in. We baton pass. Into Dawnfan. That was a pretty high roll. But we outspeed and Earthquake. Yeah, the difficulty was getting Dawnfan to +3 speed here. Every other Yanmega idea I had couldn't get it to +3. Like Focus Sash lead into Espeon was something I looked at. You can bug bus, Executor comes in, you bug bus again. No, wait, where was the problem? Executor comes in, you bug bus. Porygon comes in, you if you have Focus Sash, we can't kill Porygon, so I couldn't do Focus Sash lead. If I U-turn into Executor immediately, like I don't get the +1 for Executor, and then I had another line where I switched into Porygon with Focus Sash later on. And then I bug bus, and with like the recoil, I always kill. But then again, I didn't outspeed. I can tell you, this line looked so easy to make work. But without Executor, it doesn't work, because Executor needs to bait the Absol early. Yeah. Yeah, my team obviously is like giga busted. But I mean, no ghost type. No ghost type E4. I think that's a bit unique. I mean, we have seen so many recently, but at least before suddenly people started deciding ghost is a new meta. Yeah. You say you want to see more Executor, but honestly, as I said, like I had 5 months. I had Crobat for Relegator, Fortress, Donphan, Yan Mega. I knew all of those can get value. And I looked for one specific thing. I needed a Pokemon that baits Absol after Espeon. And Executor was on the list. And that's the reason, like, that was the list that made Executor come to this fight. Okay. Let me switch over to the Koga. Max Potion. Executor still pre-slept. Same goes for Feraligatr. We don't need to wake those up. Max Elixir Bob. Max Elixir Fortress. Max Elixir Yan Mega. Okay. Let's first do the TMs. Rest. Earthquake. You did a great job. Now we need rest on Donphan. And Roost. Bugbuzz is replaced by Roost. This Yan Mega, complete support set. Citrus Berry on Yan Mega. Chesto Berry on Donphan. Everything else I think can stay. I mean, Executor definitely could have done more against Will, but I mean, we have the other line. U-turn, Haze, Wing Attack, Brave Bird, Black Sludge, that's correct. Sucker Punch, Knockoff, Superpower, Rest, Citrus Berry, that's also correct. XP Share, moveset is correct. Yeah. Okay, Kayla said he wants to see more Executor. Let's deliver. Let's deliver immediately more Executor action. I will export my team quickly to the calc so we have all the right moves. By the way, Kayla, I'm not sure. Do you? When I found Executor, I was like, "Yo, I'm bringing a bounty," because I thought like Executor, it's not really like a top tier mon. And then I looked at the past E4s, and I thought that like Fupi, I think, brought it recently to a 1.16 one. But the text in the Hall of Fame sheet was like implying that it wasn't a very, it was a lot of balling in that E4. And I wonder if like there were like two 1.14 E4s which brought Executor. Were you around back then and know if those were like super solid E4s with Executor? And like, or was that just like 1.14 Executor just demolishes will and that's its job kinda E4? There goes Koga. Did I even import my save? I did because this is Chesto. Also really nice about my will line, everybody ends up on level 70. Opening. Rindo Berry, we don't care. Ninjask is in. Sees X is a kill. And we switch to Crobat. And now here, really nice thing about close combat. If it's resisted, it gets a negative score, but close combat is highest damage. So this guy has to go for setup if I didn't make a mistake. Double team? No. We haste that stuff away. And another double team. Now this has to be sword stance, but with double team, we could also immediately go wing attack, right? I can just haste here, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Like if you have aerial ace Crobat over wing attack, you can actually go aerial ace into haze, which basically saves taking one move. But my Crobat is like so busted it can just take the X scissor here. We wing attack. And we U-turn. Into Executor. Drapion is out. And that means we switch into Fortress. By the way, more Executor value. here we need to watch out for switch AI. But with Life Orb, we can chip this so much that it gets into counter range. Yeah, we can't have a counter switch into Crobat. That would be game losing. Yeah. This is always counter range. Also, if we didn't get Night Days recoil when we switched from Executor, it could have been Poison Tail kill over Night Days. Okay, here I want to protect. It could be most likely I think it's Will-O-Wisp, right? Or Fake Out. Okay, I think this can just be payback. We can take some damage here. This cannot trigger switch AI. And now we rest. So first Sleep Hermit comes up. Another Shadow Force. Now it comes up into our payback. After burned and now not burned, this is a roll. This could kill, doesn't have to. It does kill. Nice, saves some time. Next one, super effective heat wave from Crobat. We could have also be baiting like Brave Bird, maybe if we get like some weird scenario, unlikely. But heat wave bait is fine. We go Donphan. And we rest. I love this tech. Like Chesto, rest, allowing you to go basically switch in, take 2 hits, but come out full HP for the cost of your item. It's Giga Drain. And you might say, oh no, we're dead to Head Smash recoil. 214 HP. Yeah, guys. Head Smash got buffed. It's 1/3 recoil. We are not dead to anything here. And this guy is an Accelerock range. Fortress final mon, it cannot explode. We switch to Feraligatr. Energy Ball, special defense drop into Energy Ball. Not enough to kill us here. We knock off. And we go executor. This is no longer Ockerberry, so we always outspeed and flamethrower kill. And what do we say here? We say executor value. Like, look at how heavily walled this fortress is by my executor. Yeah, the Donphan buff, is crazy. Yo, we are level 71. Okay. Executor had the XP share because we need level 71 on Executor. But I wasn't sure when I will reach it. But I looked at the XP and it looked like I get so much XP with double XP share, it's like not a problem. But I didn't expect it to happen on Koga already. Like, I guess the Executor value just has been too big. Too much Executor value. Man, next is Bruno. And I'm hiding my sheet where I have the E4 plan, so for a little bit more excitement. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot to make a screenshot. Five-mon Koga, by the way. Fortress value into Koga is like, that's not even funny. That's not even funny how much value I got out of that thing. Okay. Let's get the correct team order. Oh, wait. I take every item away and then give it again. Cause man, like Bruno without a ghost, guys, this will be scary. We don't even have like a Slowbro. Like we saw Indigo's E4 showed that Slowbro can, with enough support, deal with Machamp, probably riskless. Citrus Berry, Feraligatr. Citrus Berry, Donphan. Citrus Berry, Fortress. Citrus Berry, Executor. Persimberry, Crobat. And this might surprise people. Leftovers Yanmega. We are teching today. We need different moves. Fly Crobat. Oh, we need to restore PP. Ah, that's actually important. Oh wait, I just... Oh no. For a moment I thought I would be bringing a full flying type move Crobat to some fights. But I'm not. Crobat. Personberry moveset is correct. Yep. 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 So, PP Max on rest on Donphan. PP up for Relegator. Rest. Okay, I will export and import my team to have everything correctly in the calculator. Okay, I will put my plan over the chat, so probably not responding for this fight. Man, wing attack, can I get wing attack kill here if I'm... No. No Crobat can get a wing attack kill on 70 on Infernape. That's probably fair. Okay. By the way, no one correctly guessed Jan Mega and Executor for the final two teammates. But I think it's a curved ball. Like, those are not like the default mons. And as I said in my prep stream, losing Detect on Jan Mega makes it like so much worse. Like with Protect, I would been flying through this stuff. Like, would not, maybe even not need an Executor. Could have brought Dr. Rio, and this would have been a lot more chill. But of course, we also get like the Donphan buff, so I won't complain too much. It's Bruno time. This fight, so scary without a ghost. At least for the lead, it's easy. Crobat, we fly up. He misses the attack. Boom, fly kills. Plus attack, 29 attack IVs, Crobat, man, demolishing everything. Next one in, Aggron. Welcome to the new AI. This is no longer crazy Head Smash or Dragon Rush AI, because highest damage is Head Smash, and Dragon Rush is at 0, and Head Smash is at +1. So we switch to Donphan. Okay. Now we need to watch out a bit. We Charm. Oh wait, I need to count PP. We charm again. And we charm again. And I used 3 charms, so 3 superpower. We rest. Superpower number 4. Thing is -6. Man, this is not hitting at all. Let's switch into Fortress. Let's rest. By the way, superpower number 5. Now it's always head smash. Head smash number 3. Head smash number 4. Let's switch to Donphan. I think pre-sleep doesn't matter. But apparently we are doing it anyways. Head smash number 5. Now, Donphan doesn't resist Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush EQ both are not highest damage. But Dragon Rush gets recoil AI, so this is always Dragon Rush. That's 1 Dragon Rush. 2 Dragon Rush. Mm. 3 Dragon Rush. I will slightly deviate from my line to keep Fortress HP. I will charm here. 1 charm. Wait. Now I should wake up. We rest. One. Two. Okay, let's count PP. We switched to Donphan to forward to Donphan. That's 3 PP. We used 5 charms. That's 8 PP. And then I used rest on Fortress and slept twice. That's 3 turns. I rested with Donphan 3 times. That's 9. That's exactly 20 PP. This guy is out of Dragon Rush. This guy only has Earthquake remaining. We switch to Yanmega. Okay, let me figure out if crit allows us to do a slightly different line here. No, I think we can just follow the line. We roost. You see, we saved HP. He got a lower roll. Perish Song. The count is at 3. We roost. By the way, max roll Earthquake is like 30%. I can showcase that. Perish count is at 2. Switch into Feraligatr. We knock off, switch into Machamp. And that's how you deal with Machamp without freaking Ghost type. You just knock off that Quick Claw. This can be Switch AI into Aggron because of Superpower super effective. But we don't see the Switch AI here. And it's Berry Crobat. And obviously we cannot fly. And if we get crit, we cannot Brave Bird. That's why we brought Wing Attack. And after knockoff, sand damage, Wing Attack always kills. And you know who's baited? By freaking Crobat. He baits back the dude who only has Earthquake. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Bruno. But if you thought you were done here, you were mistaken. Welcome back, Yanmega. Time to roost. Perish Song. We baton pass. Into Executor. This Executor is +3 speed. And obviously, it's an easy Earthquake resist. Like, who's not in my team? Like, everybody can take these Earthquakes. He withdrew it. Flygon comes out. Psychic. Get hit with that Psychic. And you know, guys, you know who just... Fuck! I baton pass my Perish. I baton pass freaking perish count. It's over, guys. This line was so good and now it's over. I didn't knew that. I think that's GG. Fuck, and this was not even required. Like, I could do this with Trick Room. Executor can come in on Aggron immediately. I don't roost. Trick Room, we have exactly the same line, we don't lose. Fucking knowledge check. Man. Before this run, I made the decision that I won't Nuzlocke again after this run. So this is not only This is not only like we probably lose this e4, this is probably I never get a 1.17 win because like my mental is not ready for this. I cannot lose 4.5 months of progress and then the day I'm just like I don't mentally reset from that shit. Like I had a fucking trick room line and I was like, it doesn't matter which one I take. Both work. Trick room, we win this e4. This entire e4, like the entire rest, by the way, riskless, obviously. Like, we're not even taking risks. Honestly, I don't think that it's winnable. Executor was like giga important. Like we take Bruno, fine. But I honestly, I mean, at least we have double pre-slept mons. But like, how the fuck do we beat red now? I think the sad answer is we don't beat red. Man, the line straight up works with fucking trick room, and I don't understand that. That I don't know that Parish wrong translates. Yeah, so basically The turn where I Yanmega roosted, I go Executor, I Trick Room, then I Psychic. It's Trick Room turn 1. Switch is Psychic, Leaf Storm, Yeah, the fucking entire line worked with Trick Room. It was interchangeable. And I was just like, I don't know, I felt a bit safer with Baton Pass. Fuck that. And pre-sleep doesn't matter. We want these guys actually to be awake. Wait, Gator also needs to be awake. Yep, I just found out that you can Baton Pass your Parish song. Pre-damage for Volt Switch. I needed Earthquake here to take this kill. Now it's just over. It is just over. I forgot this is like, okay. Okay. No, like you can see like I'm not good at doing this. Like when I make one mistake, it's over. Okay. I fucking hate it. We won't play this out like. I will show the entire E4 line because I think the line was beautiful. We will play this in speed up because if we fuck up, we can just redo stuff. Fuck this. I don't even know why I rested after one charm here. It really doesn't matter. Like this entire line was so cool. Man. Why these fucking knowledge checks? Maybe we get the Switch AI now, so I can show that even with Switch AI would have been fine here. Yeah, this is how it could have looked if I would have fucking known. Yeah, Swampert risky, not with this line. Fucking outspeed and Oko. Machamp's still alive. We still have enough to take Sandship. We can just Psychic. Trick Room is still up. Fuck. Wrong order. Like, I had to switch to Volt a turn before. That was also in my documents. I just forgot on the spot. This could be Stone Edge or Superpower, so I guess Donphan takes both, and then we have a good bait. Oh no, we don't have. Okay, wait, let me do this correctly. Obviously, I would not have fucked this up when we done it quickly. Like this was not a wipe condition. Let me do it one more time to showcase the line. So charm, 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 rest, rest, sleep, sleep. Donphan, charm one. Oh no, wait, let's do it slightly different. We don't even need HP on Donphan. Like nothing matters. Was here at this point of the line. Maybe now we see the switch AI and see that it's fine. Nope, doesn't want to switch today. Back here. Roost. Trick Room. Okay. Crit, obviously we saw the second before that crit doesn't matter here. Ah, yeah. I mean, it was covered. So I will look at the line now. Like not make the mistake here. No, that's the Karen line. Switch to Fortress. Switch to Donphan. Switch to Fortress. Full switch. This was the line. Now obviously it's just a free win. Now we kinda need to bait Volt Switch here. Maybe I had a mistake here. I think I wanted to forget rest here, but I'm not sure how good the Sable Eye stall is, but I think it's still fine. Like we're so crazy far ahead. Flash Cannon. Earthquake. Did we already teach Earthquake? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was supposed to be the line. So, I mean, to be honest, my line was let's play exactly the line I had because I actually said that I. Oh wait, no, my line also says forget charm. I just have charm in my docs. That's a bit weird. Doesn't matter. Okay, I will show the entire line here. We bait Volt Switch kill, U-turn, Dawnfan, Earthquake, Flash Cannon never kills. Gyarados, this is never crunch, so we can never get defense dropped. I didn't restore my PP. We counter here, switch AI doesn't matter. Or we can just kill. But we just chain Gyarados later. Let's get this one done. Okay. Let's do some switching here. Probably do one more switcheroo. Like this was like a lot of stalling on Karen. 1, 2. But you can see this is not even like remotely risky. I need to watch out a tiny bit for Fortress because we need to pre-sleep. We need to pre-sleep Donphan and Gator. We don't even need to pre-sleep Fortress. One sleep turn, 2 sleep turns. I still has all his recovers left. Let's do some switcheroo. One sleep turn, 2 sleep turn, rest. One sleep turn, 2 sleep turns. Okay. So let's Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon is teach because it can't trigger Switch AI. Let's rest. Yeah. This is really funny. It's Wild Plume because Earth Power is highest damage because we are so freaking bulky. So this Earth Power, we go Crobat. 1. Yeah, we are pre-slept here so we can take Spores. 2 Earth Power. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Yeah, this is always Sludge Bomb. We guarantee that it's out of Spore at this point because it's or is it guaranteed to be out of Spore? Oh, I have no idea. What is my calculations said it's always out of Spore here. This was the final. Now it has only Giga Drain remaining. Yeah. So yeah, look at this freaking line. Would have been so cool to get this. Is this struggle? Now it's struggle, right? Yeah. If Gyarados is Switch AI because he survives, obviously our Executors like Giga Speed and just kills everything. Like, look at this Leaf Storm. We didn't even restore PP between the fights and we have stalls and it doesn't matter. Like, Executor just kills everything and now Gyarados would come in and die to Psychic. That was the Karen line. Now Gator is pre-slept, Donphan is pre-slept. And Executor is 71. Let's go for the items. Sharp Beak here. Life Orb here. Expert Belt. Leftovers. Heartstone. Citrus Berry, I don't know. Moves. We need Explosion here. Over Recover. I also need to, like, this time restore the PP. Otherwise, it could get a bit dicey. And then we need Waterfall. What move did I want to have it over on red? We forget Rest. And we have Earthquake. Over Knockoff. And we have Strength on Fortress. And Volt Switch. I need Volt Switch, actually. That should have been marked. And now look at this freaking red line. Trick Room, Explosion. Explosion crit here can kill us. Doesn't matter, we have a backup line. Rocks up, we don't care. We kept Superpower here. By the way, Superpower is Executor value. Because without Executor, I need to have Cut on Feraligatr. Getting these two. Now Crobat comes in. Move doesn't matter. Like sometimes Crobat dies here. We sacrifice him here. The reason, like now Yanmega comes in. If Crobat dies against Venusaur, Quick Attack into Life Orb Recoil is exactly what's required for this Mewtwo to be in Sucker Punch range. Yeah. This is also just amazing shit because my Fortress is so powerful that we don't need like any freaking stalling. That's 2 rests, and then the next thing. Oh wait, we want to go for another rest. Okay. Yeah. With strength, this is -5. This can sometimes kill, sometimes not. This is actually the best case because, yeah, if I kill, Moltres comes in, I have to sacrifice here. But with the Volt Switch, this never kills, and now Head Smash Recoil can kill us, doesn't here. And I think this is Accelerock range. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this was my E4. This was my E4 plan. -1 knowledge check. Executor value is it sweeps, it chains 2 or 3 on Bruno. It takes 2 kills on Koga. It chains 2 or 3 and gets a stall on Karen. It gets us an opening kill, which leads to Dialga and Jolteon kills. And it was key for the correct switches during Will. I think these lines were like super sick. I'm not sure if anyone has ever done like this EQ stall, because like Yanmega is not the only one who can do it. Like doing my calculations, I had like a bunch of different variations. Like basically every levitating ghost can abuse this Aggron to get like 3 switch-in attacks. Like Mismagius can easily kill Donphan. Like if you have Gengar or Mismagius. Not sure if Gengar gets the KO on Machamp, but you can basically do this, do Perish Song, and yeah, then everything just works out. This is, yeah, I don't know. This is not even Focus Sash used. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. This just proves me right. Like, honestly, I thought I would be more pissed after this, but I will just let it be this. Like, it was not meant to be. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Not sure what I will do next. I will 100% not Nuzlocke this game again, but I might do stuff in this game. So thank you guys for watching. See you.